Good morning and welcome into Baseball and Coffee with Adam Ottavino here, not in my office, on the road, on vacation. But there was an all-star game last night, as I'm sure you know. It ended in a really weird swing-off, which we don't have any clips of on the iPad, but I know my guy Kyle Schwarber came through with the 3 homers to win it for the National League in a very fun format. Didn't even know that was happening, to be honest. I wonder how many people out there knew that was happening, because I certainly didn't. Today's coffee, triple espresso over ice. What coffee it is a bit of a mystery, because like I said, this is a vacation coffee, so I have no idea what the beans are, but they're quite delicious, and we are off and running. Got a big day of activities with the family today on vacation, so that's why we're hitting this so early. It's only 7:38 a.m., but we're going to go ahead and get into everything that happened last night in the All-Star game, which I did not watch. But that's okay, because we got the box score here, and we can run through a little bit of the craziness that is an All-Star game. The American League used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 real pitchers plus the fake pitcher at the end, and the National League used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pitchers plus the fake pitcher in the swing off. So somehow in a 9-inning game, you jam 11 pitchers in on one side and 13 on the other. There's bound to be some really good matchups. These are the best players in the game, obviously. One thing that I do think kind of stinks about this year's All-Star game is all the people that decided not to play. I certainly understand their reasons, but at the end of the day, you want the very best, so there's a lot of replacement players, and it left me wondering, where were all these replacement opportunities when I was potentially an All-Star? 2018, 2019. I feel like I could have made the team if we had a few replacements, a few guys that didn't want to suit up, but that wasn't the case back then, so I'm left with no star on my baseball reference page, which is okay with me, but I think it's pretty funny that like 16 guys got in because of replacements this year. Baseball Purist, thanks for joining me today. Thank you. Love doing the comment. Very cool to have people watching me here at 7:40 in the morning. So just checking this box score real quick before we hop over to the video. I think we should probably look at some of the matchups early. Skeens had a clean first inning, so let's go jump in there. This is all new for me. I didn't watch the game last night. I went on vacation. Got away from it a little bit, but here we go. Paul Skeens, Gleyber Torres. Let's watch this whole
First guy to do that is Gleyber Torres of the Tigers, and off we go with the first pitch swinging.
Well, 99 on the first pitch of the game, and Gleyber comes out swinging. All-Star game, why not?
A huge role in their resurgence.
Four seam.
Against these power pitchers if they see it out of their hand.
Fastballs by him, 1-2. Heel comes in from a tough angle.
Thanks,
as
wife.
well. Guys just don't see him. This is away here, and the count's 2-2.
So
As early as they
hits him with 5 four-seamers in a row to start the game. You gotta love it. No way he'd pitch like this.
Strikes
He
out
gets him up top
Torres
with
for
the heater.
first out
No
as
way
he
he'd pitch
touches
like that in a real
triple
game. But you gotta love it. Just straight gas to open this game.
Tiger
All
to
99
Riley
plus 100
Green.
mile-an-hour gas.
Skeens deals, and Green takes upstairs.
99 up,
24.
100. So first,
And a 1-0 from Skeens.
7 pitches of the game, all fastballs.
Here
Here comes a sinker.
The best record in the sport.
99.
Green takes strike 2.
Man, I didn't know he threw a
And
sinker
it's been
that hard.
nothing but heat.
That's incredible.
or you can make
Another
that
four
decision
seam.
off
Still nothing but
skates.
fastballs.
Home with a 1-2. And
Riley Green, we talked. I talked a couple weeks ago about the scoop in his swing. So most guys are going to try to pitch him up and away. Yeah, he's going to scoop under that ball right there. Oh, here's the first off speed. Here comes the split, the splinker.
Start the game and each of his
This
first
is a
two
little arm side, and then he's going to get his second punch out on another fastball here. Yep, up and in. He's going to get Judgy out on 2 pitches. Let's see if he goes all heaters here too.
Powerful against bigger and more powerful. And Aaron Judge, who takes strike
Heater
one.
way, not a strike. Doesn't use the challenge, which I know there's a few challenges used last night, which I think is really cool as well.
1-0-1. Judge grounds one up the middle. At second base, Scott Marte over to first.
Ground
to finish
ball.
off a
Oh.
1-2-3 first
Hi,
inning
Yoki.
for Skeen.
I love having the family in the chat today, even though they're right over there. So there you have it. Skeens with a nice easy inning. On the other side, it was Scooble. Let's see, we're just going to go to the result pitches here. Shohei starts it off with a hit. Of course, it's a big moment. Why wouldn't Shohei do something cool? Reach out. Poke job in the center. Then Acuna's going to get a hit. Let's see how this works out. Scooble also pumping 99. Jam sandwich, but yeah, way too slow to make any play on it, especially in an all-star game. Nobody's sprinting that hard. Ketel Marte, one of my personal nemesis in my time in NL West. Oh, another beat job down the right field. Just first baseman's playing off the line, get jammed, dribble it down the line. Surprised he didn't get a triple here. I guess you don't really want to run as hard in the big game, in the All-Star game. No point. Nice, he's running hard, and then he's gonna coast. Yeah, no point in headed for 3. But that's how the first 2 runs were scored. Just for fun, let's watch Scooble get a strikeout. I think he got it on maybe an ABS.
Yeah.
Doors them up top, but there was an ABS moment, challenge moment here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so this pitch right here from Scooble to Machado, change up down in real time. Do we feel like this is a strike? Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, so actually they both challenged it right away, Scooble and Cal Raleigh. And you can see how this is going to look. I have no doubt this is going to get implemented next year. What do you guys think?
Hey, Kyle, how'd you do?
Yeah, I love the mic'd up moments in this game. I want to watch a little bit of the Kershaw too. It looks like he was having a great time with it.
There we go. There you go, Cal. 1 for 1. I have confidence in you.
First ground out, he says, I thought I was never getting it out. I've been there. I've been in that feeling. But this guy's too good. So he wins the challenge. As you can see, it's pretty cool how it's kind of like tennis. On the left-hand side of your screen, the ball kind of comes in and shows exactly where it was. And I think it's a good entertainment product on top of the fact that you get the calls right. So you're going to definitely see that next year. All right, let's head over to Mr. Kershaw. He was the Legacy Legend pick this year. Interesting that Verlander wasn't, which tells me he's still going. He's going to keep grinding. But this might be it for Clayton in the last year here. So we'll watch him real quick. It was only 6 pitches. I think he immediately gets this line out and has a little fun with the broadcast. Yeah, you can see he's talking the whole way through the delivery. And Tuck made that play look easy out there. Yeah, that was sick. And then let's watch this AB versus Vlad.
All right, going cheese again.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. I mean, you and Paul
Backdoor
Skeens are pretty
slider.
much-
Okay, I'm going curveball here.
Public enemy number 1, the Kershaw curveball.
Oh, that was short.
In the dirt.
All right.
Pretty cool to throw to your own catcher, too, in an all-star game. I think that would be really nice. You don't have to work with somebody new.
Cutter.
Son of a...
Gonna make him mad.
That was short.
Yeah, Smoltz and Kershaw were loving this. Oh, and he gets him with a little, actually a really hittable pitch, but I think a good job by Vlad. It's an entertainment product at the end of the day. Gotta let Kershaw come through. You know, just looking at this really quick, the most pitches a National League pitcher threw was 18, and the most pitches an American League pitcher threw was 21 in Estevez. So I think that's a pretty good job by everybody. Don't want to get overworked in the All-Star game, but you want to get in and do your thing. I want to jump around now and just look at some of the best hitters. Like I want to watch Judge's at-bats. Obviously, we saw the first one. Second one's off my guy, David Peterson. Let's see what happens here.
Perhaps a triple crown with the way that the average is. Lapping the pack.
Little sinker. Change up
One
off
of the best
that.
right-handed
Peterson,
hitters
big-time ground ball
this game has
pitcher.
ever seen.
That's his style now.
Making adjustments that just to keep. That's what
So,
baseball's about.
double up on the
Making
changeup.
Adjustments, taking away things from pitchers. And when he can stay off
Very
of that
good
pitch
pitch.
right
Gets the
there,
chase
he
out of
is-
Judge. And a triple up on the changeup here.
And in his 10th year with the Yankees, chopping this
Ooh, nice
ball
little cam there from the
New York Star,
umpire cam.
Francisco Lindor,
Oh, it's all Mets on that
snaps
play.
across the
Peterson,
90
ground ball to Lindor, throw to Alonso. Let's see if we can see this changeup better from the center field cam. Yeah, has Judgy out front. Gets him on the ground. I want to watch Caminero, actually. Caminero, I played in the Dominican Winter League this year, and Junior Caminero was on Escogido. Ended up hitting pretty much the game-winning home run in the Dominican League Finals to dead center at the main stadium in Santo Domingo. I think it's the Quisqueya. Can somebody maybe correct me if I'm wrong with that pronunciation? But dead center, and I shagged BP out there. It felt like nobody could hit a home run to center, let alone over the batter's eye, which is where his homer went. So I've been keeping my eye on him ever since. Obviously, he's got the prospect pedigree, but I've been keeping my eye on him. So let's watch him face Logan Webb here. Looks like it's a first pitch sinker. No grounder up the middle. Let's watch Junior swing from the side. There's a lot of movement in it, but it's very whippy at the same time. He's got a lot of hand action. Little leg kick there, actually pretty big leg kick as he drifts forward, re-wraps the bat. But a lot of lag, a lot of whip in that swing. I think the kid's only like 22, 23 years old. Favorite catcher of my career. You know, I had the best results with Tomas Nido, actually. We had a really good run in 22 and a little bit in 23 together. You know, it's funny, I threw to Yadi Molina, arguably the best catcher of my generation, and it did not go well. It's only 5 games, but it did not go well. But I always love Yadi, so I would have loved to work with him more. I worked really well with Chris Iannetta, Nick Hundley. I worked pretty well with Gary Sanchez and Austin Romine, and I loved Christian Vasquez. So I just shouted out a lot of different catchers. But definitely the best numbers that stand out is probably Tomas Nido and maybe Chris Iannetta. Yeah, those are probably the best numbers. All right, so Caminero, second at bat. Mackenzie Gore now.
Have some young players to build their franchise around.
Speaking of young players, youngest player
Ooh,
in this All-Star
good
game,
swing at a very hittable first pitch.
Runner-up.
One thing I noticed flipping through this a little bit this morning before we went live is just how much more the pitchers are going right at the hitters with fastballs. And once they get ahead, yeah, he gets them to chase on the curveball for an easy out. Once they get ahead, they're willing to expand and go for their strikeouts. But for the most part, they were just pounding fastballs in this game. All right, let me go back to the box score so I just know what I'm looking at here. How were the other runs scored? Oh, yeah, okay, so we got to watch Pete Alonso off of Bubic. Got to watch Polar Bear home run here, 3-run shot. I did see the highlight, but I didn't see the whole at-bat. I don't know if there's anything to look at, but let's see. That's only 2 pitches.
Position is filled with some
fastball. Bubic having an unbelievable year for the Royals. I believe he's a Stanford guy. Lefty, kind of a weird arm take back. All right, so first pitch in. He's going to double up on the heater, and Pete's going to take him out to the oppo. This is such a Pete Alonso homer because I feel like, yeah, he's kind of beat on it. I think most guys. It's still 99.7 at 29, so it's a homer. That place is a launching pad, Truist Park, especially to right field. But at the same time, like, Pete can get beat and kind of get blocked off and still produce basically 100-mile-an-hour exit velo. He's just big and strong, like a lot of Fred Flintstone vibes with Pete at the plate. Yeah, I mean, really good though. Really good ability to just, you know, sometimes you try to be too early, it kind of exposes you at the plate. Pete doesn't do that. He lets himself kind of stay back, understands how strong he is. And there's a 3-run homer in the All-Star game. And I think he would have won the MVP, frankly, had it not been for the Schwarber moment at the end. So Pete got a little robbed of the MVP here, which sucks for him and Mets fans. But at the same time, 3-run homer, that's a big moment in his career, something he'll never forget. All right, Brent Rooker, 3-run homer. I think it was on a 2-0 heater. I actually saw this as well. So let's see what happens here. It's off Rodriguez, Randy Rodriguez, who's having a great year from the Giants. So let's watch.
Comes home to Brent Rooker.
Slider away. Rooker definitely itching to swing in this game. He put on a nice show in the Derby the other night, I thought. Ended up losing by like an inch or something to Cal Raleigh in that swing off. Second pitch slider, ball. So he's going to eliminate slider. He's going to key in on the heater. And this is a really pure stroke here. Let's see it. 98, middle. Yeah, 98 is about as middle as you can throw a ball. Rooker perfectly on time. You know, he doesn't launch it super far. But beautiful home run swing, 105 at 32. Little backspin. Rooker's turned himself into a really, really good hitter. Let's watch his swing from the side here. Man. It's just so clean. Not a lot of movement. Gets the hands into a good spot. Yeah, it's kind of like middle, slightly down. It's exactly where these guys want it. Another strong front side. A lot of these guys with the good power, whether it's a pitcher or hitter, a lot of them have a really good front side with that lead leg, and that's what Rook's showing here. Little dinger to left. Then I thought maybe we should look at the little comeback that set up the swing off. It was off of Robert Suarez, correct? Yes, off Robert Suarez. All right, so let's check that out real quick. National League All-Stars, Suarez, 9th inning. Here we go. So he's going to get the first guy out.
1-2 to Garcia.
Michael Garcia. Wow, high chopper. This is a tough play. Wow, really nice charge with Suarez. Ball hopped up right to the hand. This is a nice hop. Look at this hop. Right to the hand. Nice play. So that's the lead out. That could have been a disaster too. But here's where it goes down. Buxton, who's hot right now. Let's see how he gets to this sinker. Man, another ball kind of beating a righty, but shooting it down the line with the first baseman off the line. That's like the third hit I've seen already of that variety. Good approach when you're facing a guy throwing 100. Just get beat. Hopefully hit it hard the other way. A lot of hits over there. So he doubles, and then Bobby Witt down 0-2. Another one kind of beat to right, shoot it over there. All right, so what are we seeing, hitters, when you're facing a guy with just incredible stuff, incredible velocity, especially right on right? Don't maybe change your approach a little bit. Don't necessarily have to go for broke all the time, especially in a big spot where you're trying to just put the ball in play. All these hitters did a good job seeing the ball deep and just using, the width of the field to their advantage. A lot of balls down that right field line. It's a good approach. So then Edwin came in, my guy, and he came into a little bit of a mess here trying to save the day. Currently a 1-run game, tying run on second. Gets ahead 0-2 on Jazz. Another ball down that right field side, this time pulled. Really nice play by Matt Olson. Man, this ball's smacked. 104.6. This is a great play by Olson. Yeah, now this time he's pinched over to the line so we can cover that a little bit. I just want to see the reaction off the bat here. Ooh, it took a nice hop for him. But good play. Good job for Edwin covering. Since he doesn't always do that. All right, Stephen Kwan is going to end up doing a very Stephen Kwan thing. 1 strike away from the win here, and this is the hit. It's a little infield tapper. This time Suarez can't get there. Kwan's fast. And that ties up the game and ends up sending it to the swing off, which, like I said before, definitely didn't know that was happening. But at the same time, it's a lot better than ending the game in a tie. Everybody had emptied their whole pitching staff, as we looked at. I mean, 11 for one side, 13 for the other. So there was no more pitchers to pitch. They had to find a way to end this game somehow. That's what tied the game. And then I believe, yeah, Sugar actually strikes out Randy on a challenge here. Let's see. Yeah, that's right on the corner away. Catcher wasn't sure. Randy kind of knows. It's funny how the hitters always know. You can see in that face that he knows.
It was a warning that I gave to a lot of
Edwin
pitchers.
loves to roll the dice, so let's see.
If you're the pitcher challenging a ball.
Wow, that ball's tickling the corner, but that's a strike under the rules, so I do think 100% we're seeing this come into the big leagues next year. There's no doubt. Look how close this is. Holy cow. I mean, it's like shaving that edge right there. That is literally as good of a pitch as you can throw. It's basically a ball, but it's touching the corner just enough to be a strike. So it's the furthest away you can throw a ball to a righty and still have it be a strike. But yeah, ABS, what do you guys think out there that are watching, if anybody's in the chat today, about the ABS system? I think the challenge system is frankly quite entertaining. So I think if anything, we're definitely going to see that next year. think there's no question. I don't know. All these pitchers are so nasty. They're all worth watching, but can't watch them all. I think it's going to be pretty much a short stream today. Let's see what Chapman gets Tatis on here.
It's tied.
Oh, the split. He's been finishing a lot of guys with split lately. Man, that's so nasty. Look at this ball drop. So at this point, it's like kind of middle. Ends up way low. Tatis way out front. I mean, look at how much he misses this ball by. It's tough. You're facing Chapman. You got to be on the heater. Yeah, he goes heater.
Consider not trading people or what? Like a game away from the Yanks. Tatis takes a strike.
Well, in one of the most shocking.
Robo everything. In the KBO, umps wear earpieces and are told. See, I don't want to robo everything because I care a lot about the catcher position and the framing aspect. And I don't want it to turn into just like guys aren't even giving targets and they're all just throwers and blockers. I also think that I like the human element, but I also love the entertainment element of the challenge. Yeah, Brandon Poley here says, I like each team getting 1 to 2 per game. And I like that too, especially because like if you're bad at it, then your team's going to revoke your ability to challenge. And I just think that's a funny inter-team dynamic. Like if a guy always wants to challenge everything or always thinks he's right, but he's not right, they're going to revoke his rights. And then there's some guys who are probably really great at it. So for me, those are both really good, entertainment reasons to have it. But to do it every pitch, I don't know. It just takes away a little bit of the humanity of the game. And baseball, to me, is such a human game. There's built-in errors for a reason. Not every call is supposed to be perfect. But I like the option here of that you can go ahead and challenge. And I think it's good for the fans, too. It's a little bit exciting when you're like, oh, wait a minute, there's a challenge here. And I would have loved this as a pitcher because I always felt like I knew the zone really well, and I never really begged for pitches. But I would have loved to challenge some big pitches over the years. Probably could have saved myself 5 or 6 runs. And they all matter to me. All right. So is there any other thing that we really want to look at in this game? Let me go to the box score real quick because I think I'm missing something. Oh, there was a home run by Corbin Carroll. Yep, Corbin Carroll. All right, we'll watch that. We'll watch the Corbin Carroll at bat, and then we'll call it. We'll call it for today. All right, National League All-Stars, Corbin Carroll, Casey Mize. Let's watch this at bat.
2 outs in the 6th.
First pitch, 4-seam, up middle,
To the first one.
fouled off. Split off that. Let's see where this starts.
ERA around 3.
Thank you.
Started at a decent height, but he pulled it. So the pull action makes it an easy take.
You think about
Gonna double up. Always a good idea to throw a bad version of one pitch, throw a better one the next one. Man, very hittable. This ball never really dives. I think he gets him a swing under it. Oh, now he's gonna go to the backdoor break. Oh, they want it in the dirt. Misses down the middle. Carroll's unbelievable with that. It feels like he just like bottom hand, like almost like a tennis backhand with one hand. Sees this ball pop and slices right through it really nice. 104, 31, 414. I want to watch Carroll swing from the side. This guy's tiny and he produces so much pop, so. Yeah, you can see what I mean a little bit here. It's a very much, after he gets into his stretched load position, like he actually rocks everything back, comes forward, strides huge. And then you see how quickly that top hand comes off the bat into that long one-arm finish. Very powerful stroke for such a little guy. I've been very impressed with him. But yeah, just a tough sequence and bad location there. Nothing really to think about too much there. Except just Corbin Carroll's awesome. Brandon Donovan, 2 hits. Mizorowski, McGill, Gore, Peterson, Webb, Adam. Maybe real quick, I'll watch Jason Adam throw his one batter. This guy's a funny dude. Play with him on USA.
He's nearing the end. And
He's nasty. He's become really nasty.
In his own right, trying to finish
Change up.
Padres reliever.
One of the rare relievers who just like will throw 4 pitches. You have no idea what's coming. A lot of change ups. A lot of sweepers. And then the four seam still got 20 inches of vert on it, so it's kind of elite in every plane. To go from 20 vert to 2 vert on the difference between changeup and four seam is crazy. It's almost too much of separation. Ends up getting kind of backdoor slider. Look at this. This is hard to do. This is a true bullet. 0 inches horizontal break, 0.3 inches induced vertical break. So it's basically a 0-0, which means that ball spun perfectly like a bullet the whole way through. Literally perfect rifle spin, bullet spin, if that's what you want to call it. I've tried in the past. My arm angle, I could never do it, but so I think that's kind of cool. But anyway, I think that's it. All-Star game. You know, it's not real competition. It's kind of fake competition and fun competition. But it was cool to look at some of the games, some of the at-bats, some of the homers. Saw a couple of the challenges. I do think that the challenge, to me, is kind of one of the biggest things that I take away. Just the entertainment value of that. Also the mic'd up guys. So it was a really good, fun entertainment product, clearly. MLB's doing a good job testing out new things. I do think we'll see pitchers mic'd up in the future in real games. They'll probably pay guys a lot of money to do that because it seems like the fans are really responding to it. I read a lot of articles about the love for that today and the joy that Kershaw was showing while he was doing it, as well as Skubal. And then the challenge system, 100%. They're going to be using that starting next year, in my mind. Just pure entertainment and also just get the calls right a couple more times in big spots. Curious your guys' thoughts. I would love to see you guys comment. If you get a chance, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And that's it. Gonna hydrate here and get this day started. Beautiful day on vacation. And thanks for joining me today on Baseball and Coffee. I'll be back probably on Friday, either Friday or Saturday. As soon as these games kick off, I'll be back pretty much every day the rest of the season. So thanks for joining me. This has been Adam Ottavino on Baseball and Coffee.